Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 59 of the Toronto Thunderbirds franchise here on Madden NFL 22. Now today's episode is a little bit different than planned. I originally intended to stream the Pro Bowl on Saturday because that was the next thing in our series, but instead I gave a channel survey, which I appreciate everybody's feedback who participated. And I was like, I'll just do the Pro Bowl on Tuesday. We'll do the NFL honors on Thursday and then do the Super Bowl the next week. Well, I forgot that we made the Super Bowl. So, unfortunately, the Thunderbirds are not in the Pro Bowl, and I can't play it. So, we're just going to combine those two episodes. Here is a look at the Pro Bowl rosters for both teams. Like I said, there are no Thunderbirds on this because we did not make the Pro Bowl, so I just went ahead and showed the rosters for you, and we're just going to go through the NFL honors just like they do in real life, something I like to add to the channel to make it more realistic. So if you are excited for this episode and you're excited for the Super Bowl coming up next week, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content as we get ready to end year 2. Off-season live stream will be next weekend, just something to prepare for. But those are looking at the Pro Bowl rosters. Up next, we have the NFL honors. So I hope you guys are ready, and I'll see you at the show. Welcome, everybody, to the 2023 NFL honors, a night where we highlight some of the key players and coaches from this past year and give them awards that they are worthy of. First award we're going to go with is the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, given out to the best player off of the field who does a lot for their community. And this year's Walter Payton Man of the Year award winner is Bradley Bozeman, center for the Baltimore Ravens. Bradley Bozeman has been a starter in the league for a while, but he's also been a star off the field in the Baltimore community. And a couple of off seasons ago, he traveled in an RV to help promote anti-bullying campaigns. He still promotes anti-bullying campaigns, but now him and his wife have moved into a house. And him and his wife, Nikki, have also founded the Bradley and Nikki Bozeman Foundation back in 2018. And they focus on at-risk kids and their families to educate them on childhood bullying. Also, Bradley Bozeman has been very active since the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as holding multiple food drives multiple times, not only in the Baltimore area, but in other areas around the country. So Bradley Bozeman is more than worthy of being your Walter Payton Man of the Year. Next up, the AP NFL Comeback Player of the Year award, given away to the player who had a bounce-back season. And this year's NFL Comeback Player of the Year award winner is Marcus Peters, cornerback for also the Baltimore Ravens. Now, Marcus Peters is a former Pro Bowler, and last year he was having a good year, but did miss the last month of the season due to injury. And this year he ended up playing the full season, and he had 102 tackles and 2 interceptions, and the Baltimore Ravens are playing in the Super Bowl. So Marcus Peters, nice job, way to bounce back from injury. He is your Comeback Player of the Year. Next is the AP NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, given to the best rookie on the defensive side of the football, and this year's winner is DeMarvin Leal, defensive end from the Green Bay Packers. DeMarvin Leal was selected 6th overall in this past draft out of Texas A&M, and he put together a very solid rookie campaign that got the Packers all the way to the NFC Championship. He had 9 sacks and 15 tackles for a loss, proving that he could stop both the run and rush the passer. So DeMarvin Leal is your NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. For AP NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, given to the best rookie on the offensive side of the football. And this year's winner is Malik Willis, quarterback of the New Orleans Saints. Willis was selected 27th overall out of Liberty and filled in for the Saints, who have gone through a transition in recent years. He had a very good year. He won NFC Offensive Player of the Week in the last week of the season, and his final totals was a 63% completion percentage, 4,828 yards, which is a new NFL record for rookies. If you remember from last year, Mac Jones set the record for yards and touchdowns. Well, Malik Willis did break the single-season NFL rookie passing yard record, and he also had 37 touchdowns in the air, 16 interceptions, and he also rushed in for a touchdown. So Malik Willis is your NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now back to the defensive side of the football for the AP NFL Defensive Player of the Year, given to the best player on the defensive side of the football. And this year's winner is Von Miller, linebacker of the Denver Broncos. Von Miller had a great season, showing that he ages like a fine wine. Now, this is Von Miller's second time winning the award. He also won it back in 2011, and he had 90 tackles, 18 tackles for loss, 21 and a half sacks, 1 interception, and a forced fumble. So Von Miller was a force in all facets, not just a phenomenal pass rusher, but a great run stopper, coming away also with an interception, showing that he has some hands. So Von Miller, very worthy of being Defensive Player of the Year. For AP NFL Offensive Player of the Year, this is given to the best player on the offensive side of football. And this year is none other than Antonio Gibson, the running back from the Toronto Thunderbirds, for the second straight season. And you thought Antonio Gibson had a great year last year. That doesn't even come close to this year. Last year, he set the NFL rushing record for yards in a season, also had the record for most all-purpose yards as well as most rushing yards in a single game. Well, he broke all those records again except for the rushing yards in a single game. Last year, he rushed for 2,151 yards. This year, he rushed for 2,674. That is incredible. Obviously, a new record. Also shattered his all-purpose yards. Last year, he had 4,125 all-purpose yards. This year, 5,668 yards. That's 2,674 rushing, 541 receiving, 1,943 as a kick returner, and 510 as a punt returner. And in total, he capped off with 33 total touchdowns, 21 on the ground, 5 through the air, 5 on the kick return, and 2 on the punt return. An absolutely sensational season for Antonio Gibson, one that will never be repeated, and he is your Offensive Player of the Year. Next to last, we have the AP Coach of the Year, given to the best coach in the NFL this year. And this year, it is Byron Leftwich of the Jacksonville Jaguars. First time ever as a head coach, and he turned the Jaguars around. The Jaguars were one of the worst teams in the league last year, coming off an abysmal 1 year with Urban Meyer, and he put the Jaguars in the playoffs. They finished the year with a 12-5 record, which got them the 3 seed, and they made it to the divisional round. Now, he also was able to get Trevor Lawrence to realize his potential, as Trevor Lawrence ended the year as the passing yards season holder, as well as the rushing yards or receiving yards NFL leader in Robbie Anderson. So Byron Leftwich commanded a phenomenal offense, and he is worthy of Coach of the Year. Lastly, we have the AP NFL Most Valuable Player, given to the most valuable player to his team and on the football field. And this year, your NFL MVP is Antonio Gibson, the running back out of Toronto. He gets 2 awards tonight, and I think he is more than worthy of it. We touched on his accolades earlier. But with this win, Antonio Gibson becomes the first halfback to win this award since 2012 when Adrian Peterson won it. He led the #1 offense in the NFL. Toronto Thunderbirds had a great season, going 13-4. They were the 1 seed, and they're now playing in the Super Bowl. So Antonio Gibson adds another piece to the hardware. He is your NFL MVP. Well, that does it for the NFL honors. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you thought of the award winners. Do you agree with all of them? Is there anybody that you think maybe got snubbed a little bit? But next episode will be the Super Bowl. That'll actually be coming to you guys a week from now. This Thursday, I'm just going to do another special video and hold the Super Bowl to next Tuesday once the weekend is over. That way we can transition into another off season. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you drop that like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.